Howdy folks, welcome to this week's Ag Report. From time to time, we get to visit with folks that are bringing food directly to you. We've talked with some vegetable growers, we've talked with people that have honey, folks that have milk, eggs, different things like that. Today, we're going to talk with John and Kellie Ashcraft with Ashcraft Beef. How are y'all doing?
Just fine. Doing good this morning.
We're great. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us. And, you know, I live in a very good part of the county because just a couple of miles north of me is Botex Dairy. A couple of miles south of me is y'all. A couple of miles east of me is vegetable produce, that kind of stuff. So it's, I guess you could say it's kind of the heart of the county for production agriculture. So y'all have Ashcraft Beef. Tell us a little bit about when you started, how you started, that kind of stuff.
We started about 10 years ago feeding steers half at a time, just for friends and neighbors, things like that. They wanted a half beef. And about a year ago, Kellie and I decided to private label so we could expand. And now we're in a position where we can offer you 2 pounds of ground meat. But if you want to put a half steer or a quarter steer in your freezer, we can do that too.
Or a whole.
Or a whole, yeah, if you want a whole steer. So we can
Very
take care
good.
of whatever amount you need. We're limited production. We're only processing 3 to 6 steers a month. So that's kind of our capacity right now. So if you want something like that, a big order, you've got to let us know ahead of time.
Right.
We raise all our cattle right here on the farm. So they come out of our pasture and they're finished right here. We graze them, but the last 100 to 120 days or so, they are offered some feed. Mm-hmm. We do not feedlot our cattle. You know, they're not confined in a conventional feed yard style. They're still out grazing and doing their thing, that they can walk by a feeder and eat as much as they want for that last 3 months or so.
Sure that your customers are wanting to connect with y'all. That seems to be a very important thing for anybody that is selling things directly to the consumers. So tell us a little bit about how y'all connect with your customers and what things y'all talk about.
Well, most of our customers that come to us, they're looking for a quality of beef that's better than what they're going to buy at the grocery store. They're worried about hormones and antibiotics, and they want things that are grass-fed and not confined in feed yard, you know, in a traditional style feed yard. And so that's what we do our best to offer. All our calves are finished out on grass, but they do have access to feed for about the last 100 to 120 days. While they're out grazing, they can walk by and just eat as much as they want, just kind of at their leisure. But they still have the ability to go out and do what cows do. Just go hang out under a shade tree or eat grass or just kind of whatever they want to do all day. And that seems to be where people want to go these days.
They want to know where their food comes from.
Like Kellie said, they want to know where the product comes from, and that the animals were treated, you know, in a humane manner and that kind of thing. So
they actually can come to our pastures and see the cows that we are actually going to put in our freezers. And a lot of people like the fact that we know where they're coming from. We know which pasture they're on. We know what they've been eating. We know where their mama was, you know, all that they actually enjoy that. They find peace in knowing that they're feeding their family a good quality of beef.
Very good. Well, tell us, where can folks connect with y'all, or y'all, do you have a web page, Facebook, that kind of stuff?
Yes, or they can find us on Facebook. I believe it's just Ashcraft Beef on Facebook, or they can go to our website. It's www.ashcraftbeefllc.com. Either way, they can get a hold of us. Just send us an email, send us a text, or just call me, and we'll get you fixed up.
We do have all through our website. We do offer delivery, which has become a really big plus for us. We go as far as Galveston. We go to Oklahoma. We go, you know, we'll kind of go, there is a delivery fee depending on the location of where you're at. So what we try to do is, if we are going to, let's just say Houston, then we say, you know, we kind of put a blast out there on social media to let people know we will be in this area. So It kind of breaks the delivery fee among a select group of people that are going to be purchasing from us rather than one person, but we will deliver for one person. And a lot of times the delivery fee is cheaper than the shipping fee, just because shipping is kind of expensive, and but people like the capability of us being able to deliver. And we do have contactless delivery. We can take payment completely digital, and we can leave your box of meat at your front door, ring the doorbell, or get back in our vehicle and text you and let you know it's on your front porch. And we don't ever have to even touch you or see you or contact. And a lot of people during COVID have really, really benefited from that. And John and I take pride in having the fact that we personally will deliver to your front door. So that's kind of been a big plus for us over the last few months, just because COVID has been so prominent in people's lives. So that's kind of a plus for us. But they can, any way that they want to get in touch with us is we usually, we'll return your message or return back to your message within probably 45 minutes to an hour. We're back in touch with you, and we can deliver the same day that you order. So
very good. Well, that's great to see the technology, working for y'all, and that's a big thing nowadays, is being able to communicate with folks, and then some of that contactless stuff. So really appreciate y'all joining us today, sharing about your meat and everything like that. I've enjoyed talking with y'all. Like seeing the freezers full of meat there in the background. So hopefully y'all will get some contacts. Remember, if y'all have any questions about Ashcraft Beef, reach out to them on Facebook, their webpage, or as always, reach out to the Waxahachie Sun if you have further questions. Hope y'all have enjoyed this ag report, talking about some more local beef that you can pick up here or in Ellis County. Y'all take care now.